Hi everybody, I'm known as Livestream Lynn. I'm a fun-loving granny who loves to live stream and enjoy very much what I do. Now, today I'm taking part. This is day 15 of the Ladies Go Live 30 challenge, and the subject that's been set today is trolls and dealing with trolls and making it a troll-free zone. Now, trolls are those people who come online and try and throw you off balance and say things that are not very nice and not very appropriate. Now, when I first started live streaming, I was live streaming on Periscope, and I did suffer from some people making inappropriate remarks, and it was just very easy because I just pushed the block button. So on Periscope, that's easy. I've been live streaming on Facebook for quite a long time and actually haven't really experienced much trolling actually on the live. I did have somebody come in and be inappropriate, and I told him live on camera that if he was going to continue like that, I would have to ban him, and he stopped. So I've been very lucky on that. I've been trolled on Facebook, not on Facebook Live, but on Facebook quite often, and at first it bothered me, but actually I learned to deal with it. And you know, trolls are they're keyboard warriors. They're not brave enough to put their faces out there or raise their head above the parapet, but they try to bring other people down. And in the past I have had that with people doing it. Sometimes I've known them and sometimes I haven't, but actually what I've done is actually kill them with kindness. The first trolls I had, which was on Facebook rather than on Facebook Live, and they were being not very nice, and I just killed them with kindness. I came in with a kind remark after a horrible remark, and then a kind remark after a horrible remark. And what I found out was actually by just adding very positive comments, they actually self-sabotage and end up removing themselves from the thread on my Facebook. I know it's a reason why a lot of people won't go on Facebook Live because they fear that, but I think you have to feel the fear and do it anyway, and just have some strategies in place to cope with it. I had some other inappropriate keyboard warriors who were having a conversation with me online. And again, I was trying to solve the problem because they were being not very nice, and they knew me, but I didn't know them. I knew it was an establishment, but it had only got a logo there. And what I actually did was say, well, why don't we meet up for a cup of coffee and let's discuss this? And their attitude was, oh no, we're far too busy to do this actually. But in the end, I had the last laugh, because one day I actually was somewhere and somebody said, oh, Lynn, I think you need to meet these people. And it turned out to be the people who'd actually trolled me, and they could not get out of the room fast enough. So, you know, they are cowardly people. Trolls, you've just got to rise above it. And so now if I was getting trolls on here on Facebook Live, I would do what I did the first time I had one on Facebook Live, and say, look, I don't think you're being very polite on here, and if you're going to carry on like that, I'm actually going to block you. And as I say, on that one, he disappeared and didn't come back. But you know, it's not a reason not to do your Facebook Lives, because that's what they want. They want to put you off. They want to stop you. So that's been my way of dealing with it. I mean, I had a chap that I knew, and it was before Facebook Live. It was on videos, and actually the comment, obviously he couldn't comment on my videos, you know, directly on my video. What he did was comment to me and told me that he'd seen my ridiculous little videos and they were the laughing stock. And so and obviously it was meant to bring me down. It wasn't a very kind remark, but I decided not to let it bring me down. What I decided to do was answer it. So I answered it back, and I thanked him very much for watching my videos, because I'm sure he was a very busy man, and I was so glad that I was making people laugh, because laughter's the best medicine. So that's how I dealt with it. And you know, and again with other trolls who've been on Facebook, as I say, I've come back with answers Kill them with kindness is often the best way to do it, but please don't ever stop going live just because there are keyboard warriors and trolls out there. If you've got a message to give, then get your message out there and just rise above it. Either you can ignore them, you can actually ignore them even if they're being rude on there, or as I say, kill them with kindness, or have some sort of strategy or policy in place that you're going to deal with it in a particular way. And I certainly won't let people now stop me going live. A person who told me that they'd seen my ridiculous little videos, that was at least 5 years ago when I was videoing. And I did say to him, if he had an issue with me, then please feel free to unfriend me on Facebook. And actually, he was in my broadcast the other day. I've never unfriended him. I haven't blocked him, because what I like to do, what I hope to do with those trolls is actually turn them, try and make them into nicer, kinder people and stop them being keyboard warriors. You won't always do that. It's not always possible. But that's what I work at, trying to make them into nicer people. And to be honest, I'm hoping that chap who now watches me I don't know how regularly he watches me. I've seen him come up in my broadcast sometimes. I just hope that he's in a much happier place than he was when he made that first nasty remark to me. So that's my way of dealing with it, and trolls. And I won't let it stop me going live on camera, because we've got messages to tell, we've got things to share, and all of us have got things to share. And if you want to go live, then just carry on going live. Don't let the trolls or the unkind people out there, don't let them stop you. If you're brave enough to raise your head above the parapet and put your face on camera and go with your message, then you're already way ahead of them, because most of them are I did actually know that troll, but most trolls don't identify themselves. They don't want you to know who they are, and it means they're not as brave as you, and they're not willing to put their face on camera. So that's my message: is don't let the trolls stop you. Just keep going, feel the fear and do it anyway, and build up your audience, and your audiences often will sort out the trolls. I've seen on Periscope, I've seen people on live stream, I've seen people actually telling the trolls off as well. So there you go. So that's my message for now. That's day 15 of the Ladies Go Live challenge. Now, if we have any ladies here watching in who would like to be part of the Ladies Go Live challenge, please let me know. What I will do is I'll put the link in the comments when I finish the broadcast. And please, if you want to join in, it's day 15, it doesn't matter, you can join in now and come in on the challenge of doing a live every day. And what is so lovely is the ladies who are running it are giving us subjects to talk about, and you can talk about it for 2 minutes, or you can talk about it for 20 minutes, whatever you like, but it's actually helping lots more ladies go live. So that's my message to you. If you like this, what we're talking about, then please share the broadcast so other people can see and other people can join in the challenge. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, day 16 of the Ladies Go Live challenge, when there will be a new subject, and I'm looking forward to that. Bye for now.